end of my major alcohol consumption, before I largely stopped drinking, I drank very specific Sauvignon Blanc or white wine that isn't aged, specific types of champagne and sparkling wine, and very specific silver or white tequilas, neat, without no chill or no ice. And so that's where I stopped. And that was because my palate refined and I started changing tastes, and it just was where I wound up because I worked in luxury hospitality, and so I drank really good stuff for years, and so that's what it evolved into. Right now, in terms of liquid consumption, I would say it consists almost 85% of what I drink is iced tea or water or hot tea, and when I'm super active and working a lot, I will do like a kombucha a day, or at least a few a week.
Yeah,
like if New Year's comes around and everyone wants me to have a sip of champagne in a glass, I'll do it.
And not wake up like 3 days later. And like,
yeah, no. I'll take. I've had like maybe a bottle of white wine and a few glasses of champagne in 5 years' time.
The question comes from a place of PR or fear, because I'd like to think that if a 16-year-old visited my house as a father and coming into the same place that your father was when I made that observation, I'd like to think that they would observe me as a Moscow Mule, essentially, but it's like a sinking sensation that they might find Busch Light or Coors Light or something else in my fridge. I definitely sway more towards the sour beers. That's my favorite thing right now, but there's this sinking sensation that I might not be able to be defined by a specific drink in the way that certain other people were.
Well, so for instance, my parents totally evolved in what they drink, and my father stepped up his game on the beer end, and whenever my brothers and I started getting older, we started, showing dad or having drinks with dad with really nicer beers, different beers like Blue Moons and different lagers. And then dad, after he and mom divorced and he had some different girlfriends, they were wine women, so he started drinking red wine, which he still drinks a lot. And my dad having a glass of red wine in his cowboy boots, walking around the farm getting eggs out of the chicken coop with a wine glass, which is a brilliant
that's a great image.
It's a great image. And now dad drinks I think Budweiser Select and red wine.
Maybe we aren't brand loyalists.
I'm definitely not.
Yeah. It occurs to me.
In general, all around, I'm not a brand loyalist. I like some designer brands in terms of clothing. I like brands, and I like different wine companies and the way they make some of their wines and stuff like that. But I'm also quite disloyal to it. I could totally change my preference at any given moment if someone showed me something better. Okay, everyone. So in the comments below, please tell us what your favorite drink is.